if I put light.
It's too much.
We don't need it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? You can see from the title of the video says, "Thank you, London." Today my wife was in London. Rosie was in London, guys. Okay, let's first introduce ourselves. What's up, guys? My name is Marwa. If it's your first time here on this YouTube channel, this is I am Marwa. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Ensure you give the video a like. Ensure you support the channel in one or the other, because we are heading to 1 million. But as always, my sister says, it will come. There's no pressure of us. We want to kill ourselves to reach there.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come. The right time, it will show up.
Yeah.
Yes. We are having some ginger.
Yeah.
It's like common thing that we do here. Yeah, ginger, guys.
Cheers to you guys as well.
Cheers to you. You can see we're having some ginger. And we have a whole, actually double thermos. What is the other thermos? We have this one for ginger. And we have the other one for milk.
We've taken it back.
Oh, it's back already.
Yeah.
Guys, we are so blessed and we don't take it for granted. We are very grateful to God for first the gift of life. You know, sister, even us to see each other like this.
Yeah.
It's
There
a
are times we
huge
go.
blessing.
There are times we go for so long without seeing each other like physically like this.
Abdi, I see you, my brother. Abdi is here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abdi. Tunashukuru sana, baba. Thank you for $20 US, Abdi. I see David Omanje. Is Omanje.
Yeah.
Is here in Kenya we have Omahe.
When you say Omahe, just remember Nikki Omahe
Nick
of the
Omahe.
houses.
Yes. Oh yeah, Nick Omahe. There's a YouTube channel called Nick
Nikki Omahe. We really like it
because
much.
it has very good designs
of houses.
You can check it out.
We'll watch till morning.
You can watch and watch. They are AI generated, but very good.
Nice. I was even saying this guy has learned these skills so good because his channel is over 100,000 subscribers and he gets so many views and people watch a lot. Like me, I'm stuck on it. Anytime I'm on my laptop, I just watch Nikki Omahe videos. Yeah, beautiful villas. So nice.
Big shout out to Nikki Omahe.
Yeah,
Is
and I was even
Nick
saying
or Nico?
Nikki Omahe.
Nikki Omahe.
I was even telling Mara, don't be surprised, he's a Kenyan. Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Guys, we're here. First, I want to say thank you so much for joining this live stream. Please make sure you give the video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. In one way or the other, that's how you support us directly or indirectly. And also, we want to say thank you for just being here. You know, we don't take that for granted, because there's a lot of things you could do. You could choose to watch a Netflix movie, or even maybe a podcast or a TV show, go to cinemas, but you choose to be here with us in this juncture. You know that word, juncture. It's used so much in the churches.
Yeah, and also, in churches, we want to thank God for this juncture. If a pastor doesn't say juncture.
When I was young, I would hear somebody praying like, "Hey, God, we take this juncture."
It was such a big word.
It was just I used to say juncture. It sounds like a hunch. A hunch is a small town here where we come here in the village.
Where I did my hair today.
Oh, where she did her hair today. You know, those type of words. Let me take this juncture.
Like today is today.
My friend, you don't even breathe using your nose. You use your mouth. Juncture. When we were growing up,
everything.
Me, the only word in English that I remember was the word actually. That one I stole from a friend. His name was Victor Mfruki Mugisha. Victor Mfruki Mugisha. He used to say, actually. I admired, and until now, I am actually even myself. But juncture, I say this one.
No, so much.
It's too much. You used to hear prayers, eh?
Yeah.
Father, Lord, we take this juncture.
Yeah.
I'm like, juncture? What is juncture? You know, you are like class 3 there, you know. Like,
so young.
So young.
You're wondering, these vocabularies, what do they mean? You know? Yeah. And our mom used to be very strict when it comes to reading and all that.
Yeah, very.
Our mom could tell Mara, if you don't pass English, you're not going to university.
I swear I used to practice.
And my mom could be like, if Mugisha passes English and is Tanzania, you what
Mugisha
are you
was from
telling
Tanzania, you know. Mugisha, that guy I was telling you, was from Tanzania.
Yeah.
Me, I'm from here, the border town. And I couldn't accommodate the word juncture in my vocabulary.
And our mom couldn't understand that. It's like, why?
Which other word did we grow knowing? Like very powerful.
Another one that my mom taught me is genre. One day my mom came and asked me, what is genre? Can you write?
Yeah, genre.
I couldn't even write. Genre.
J, which one?
Genre, like genre.
Oh, G? It's a G or a J?
Yeah, Ge.
G-E.
NRE, and she was like, "What's the meaning of this?"
Like a type of book,
yeah,
a type of story,
or music, or whatever.
like a category of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Gina.
She taught me that I'll never forget.
I used to hear junk. It hits my forehead, bounces back. I'm like, okay, tomorrow is another day.
And you know, when you're a kid, you're so attentive, like
everyone. You know, you're like,
huh? I've never heard this.
Even the word Almighty, you know.
Yeah.
Father, we take this Father Lord Almighty. We are not making jokes about God, but we are just having memories when we were growing up. So, guys, it's very important that the things you say to your people, especially your kids when they're growing up, or people around you, when they are growing up, is very important. Do you guys even imagine that even up to where we are, we still remember stories when we were young?
So yeah.
People who treated us very bad.
People who treated us so good. Our relatives who were like me. Close. I don't know. I shouldn't even say this. I used to have an aunt.
Yeah.
Guys, we have so many aunties. Then I could go visit.
Yeah.
Then I could cook, and her pot she could put holes. This means I shouldn't cook. I shouldn't put water past that, because if I put more water, it comes out.
Diana Charles, thank you so much. Asante sana, mom. God bless you. Thank you for $20.
Yesterday she supported me 50 bags. Yeah,
hey,
thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. There's a very long message here. You can read for me.
I saw your wife and Maisha at Canopy Market. They are fine, enjoying their time in London. You did, baby. Congrats, mom, and your dad are very hard workers.
Yeah.
All you deserve your success.
Thank you so much, Hansen. It's Hansel.
Yeah.
Actually, the guys that make Land Cruisers, like the one that I bought.
Okay.
In Tanzania, they have a big industry, not industry, but a company called Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
They are the best, actually, in the entire East Africa.
Wow.
To make Land Cruisers body.
Maybe even me, I'll buy one and you'll...
You know, also when I was a kid, things that I learned. This one I copied from my dad, but I didn't know it was a something I shouldn't have copied. Slim Boy, Smith Boy, thank you so much. Smith Boy Jamaican, thank you for $20, Baba. God bless you. We have Scaly Smith, thank you for another. Scaly Smith, those are our new subscribers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scaly, thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Something I learned when I was a kid is how to hold a glass, and you don't hold with this finger. So, I used to see people hold like this. Mm-hmm. You know, this finger is there. Me, I thought it's swag, it's like class. It's later on I came to realize it means the finger has a defect.
Okay.
Because if fingers should move together, if you're holding, you should hold like this.
Like that.
This is the real holding.
Then you thought.
But me, I used to see like this finger. I don't know if you guys have seen people holding stuff like that. And then you're like, this is not the real swag. These people know. Up to today, even me, I hold like this because I trained my mind that this is the way to go, the way forward. You know?
No, me, what I knew,
like this finger.
It was so bad is holding a glass like this. Like my mom could tell me that is bad manners. Don't do that. If I'm giving you water and I hold like this.
Yeah.
My mom could pour the water down. She says you hold it on the side.
Let me see people are laughing here. They're saying I'm a comedian. But guys, which behavior did you grow up as a kid? Nice to see you too, Marwa and Dee. Childhood memories, they are bitter truths, never to be erased or not to be erased. So true. Me, I'm telling you, I copied this from my dad. I used to see him hold a glass of water like this, and he drinks like. I'm like, wow. You know, like, for example, my dad didn't want me when I was a kid to wear a T-shirt and put tuck in. He would say that is for touts, makanga. When you have a T-shirt like this, you're not. He used to say you're not supposed to
tuck it in.
Tuck it in. It's supposed to be a shirt. So because he told me things like that, so I would copy everything he's doing.
Yeah.
One of the things I copied was this. This kafinga here. You know? I copied even one bad behavior, but I don't want to. This one.
Sorry.
That means I should continue with these jokes.
Just leave
They will bring me problems. But just, guys, so when that happens, you drink quickly another one. Mate machungu.
Actually, to me, it's the opposite. Like, I hated it so much. Like, I don't
No,
like
it's a very bad thing.
I don't like
so
it when
bad.
somebody drinks and I'm like, what?
It's so
like,
bad.
To
You hear
me,
like,
I hate it a lot.
Yeah.
I hate it a lot.
I want to go and sit so far away.
Me too. Even when a kid drinks and I hear they make, I'm like, no, don't make that. It,
and sometimes when
things.
people are drinking, and that's me, I want to run away. And then now the story they are coming up with a story. Like, so what happened? We say chinek. Guys, I want to give special thanks to our loyal subscribers.
Who always
being here, guys. Somebody says I'm finished. Yes, nimeisha. But guys, actually their behaviors that we copied as growing up, thinking that they were so good.
Yeah, only to realize.
Only to realize when you grow up that, hey, this one. Which one thing you copied and you realized that growing up.
I'm trying to remember.
Even walking. Me, when I was a boy, actually, I really, walking. A lot of men, they like to walk like this. Like this. Others like to walk like this. Like bouncing,
Yeah, walking style. And then the boys could put the trouser half.
Yeah, that's what I didn't copy. Others will walk like this, shoulder high.
Yeah.
They want to knock you down.
In that connection, I remember. I wish my boyfriend was here. He could laugh a lot. We found one guy in the supermarket, in the mall when we were buying Maisha's Lamborghini. Yeah. He had a very tight shirt and very nice physique. Like he goes, and he was like, so he could always, when we go to that mall, he walks like.
Me, when I grew up, I nearly, but I didn't qualify. I nearly went to this standard. There's a boy called Wanyeni.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
But when you grow, you realize it's not swag.
It's not actually something at the back.
No, that's another one.
Okay.
Wanyeni is the one who is still bouncing. There. Yeah, he bounced. But the thing is, he had a defect.
Yeah, with the leg.
With the leg.
Now you think
but you think it's swag, you think it's good, you think like it's cool.
Oh, for me, I think I remember, but I didn't copy it actually. When I was young, girls, I don't know how it came about, but now they could say, the bigger behind you have, the better. So people would wear shorts, vinyasa, to go to school. So they would wear a lot of shorts, Then you come to school.
Magodero.
People are like, wow, you today,
Beja, thank you so much. Actually, it's Bella Zoela. I'm looking for Bella Zoela as land in the village. Bella, been working hard. Probably you'll call me soon. I see if that there's a guy I'm talking to. I see if he will accept. Nowadays here in the village, land has become like gold, but we'll still try.
Yeah.
Let me also remember. It's like when we used to write stories, storytelling.
Yeah, insha.
Composition. Yes, so composition. There's something called composition here in Africa, guys, where you have to tell a story.
With a HB pencil and a rubber.
So all stories have to begin with once upon a time. So me, one day I remember, I swear I was so bad in English. Yeah. Writing. Me speaking, I used to speak public speaking.
Up to nationals.
I used to go up to national levels. Yeah. Me like this. But writing was a problem to me. Like, guys, I couldn't even write the word even teacher. Like, my mind would...
Even surprised.
Surprised now is like, even up to today, I'm still doubting myself. Diana Chelsea says, Marwa, you need to go to Grenada. Yeah. D when... Read for me, ma'am.
D went when we were experiencing a drought. We have 18 waterfalls, sulfur springs, the world's first underwater museum, and the longest pool in the Caribbean. I think that's so true, because when I went there looking for waterfalls and I couldn't find any, I only found one. But the beach, people live a very humble life and yet so happy.
Like that, right? Caribbean.
No, but Grenada, that one was like top notch when it comes to that, like humble life, and yet so good. People have tree houses, like a lot of them. Like I could walk in the middle of a village and people are just so happy. I find people, they show me the road to the beach. I was like, wow, I was so...
Thank you,
and very safe.
I will plan. I'll start traveling. Let me just sort up stuff. Now I'm a dad. I'm trying to do things ready for my son to like grow and be part, and enjoy.
Yeah, but we'll come back again. Me too. Grenada is such a beautiful country and very safe. Nothing to worry about.
We have sharpening iron. Thank you, bro, for missing here today.
Thank you so much.
It says for more power, porridge. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Yeah, guys. Also when we grew up, there are things that were privileged for you to eat. Things like bread.
Today I was telling Myra, these times when we were going to visit our granddad, and we could, like, our mom could make it a big deal. The whole night is making mandazis and chapatis. So these foods are very rare. So we could eat until people diarrhea.
I am telling you, long time ago, guys, long when I was growing up, things like mandazi that we eat today, like a joke, chapati,
we don't even want to see them.
Sometimes they cook until you're like, I don't want that smell anymore. It's too much oily. When we were babies,
big deal.
You even eat until you hide in the blanket.
You hide in the blanket, literally.
Or soda. This you see Coca-Cola and Fanta. This one. There's one used to be called Three Top. Three Top. I don't know if you guys
Chapati was a big deal.
It was a
very big deal.
It was such a big deal, guys. That's why you hear even me here. You hear sometimes kids say, "I'm a soda." It's like it's still in the blood.
Yeah, as a big deal. You could even tell your neighbors, "Today we are eating chapati
and a soda."
Even that day.
That day, even you invite people you don't invite, they will show up.
They will show.
They will come looking even for something that they have in their home, in your home, just to have the opportunity to
get some.
Or even another time that you go to those homes, you enter inside and you pretend you are busy carrying firewood, carrying water. You are just targeting.
What time was this? So they give you some. Guys, it was a big deal. I'm telling you, such a big deal. Chapati.
You just tell your sister or brother, "Umekula machapati." Like, have you eaten? Chapati is one. When there are many, you say machapati.
Actually, I even loved going to church because during Makambi we would
get rice and beans. Just those
I don't want to miss to go to church.
Today is Makam. Yeah. Are they eating there? Yeah.
A plate.
My friend, you take a plate with your Bible in a black paper bag. Sure. And you walk. Churches
From
used to
here
be,
to the border, Nyabikai,
churches
or
used to be
even
far away those days.
Nyamaraga West,
And
the top.
remember, hey guys, I'm telling you, this is darling
Darling,
Joseph.
our new subscribers.
Thank
these
you,
ones.
darling. God bless you, mom. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Darren. But she's been supporting me before.
Okay.
I've seen her before.
Okay, me, she's so new.
Me, I'm telling you, my friend, wale wa mpesa bro, tuweke wapi, what is saying? Sorry.
Mara, wale wa mpesa bro, tuweke wapi, usitusahau, si ndio wa home. Okay, we'll look for one next time.
Thank you so much. Tuko Site TV. God
so
bless you.
guys, we would walk so far, like even
to go
2
to
hours,
church,
so that lunchtime you eat rice and beans. It was such a big deal.
But actually, growing up, sister,
Yani,
what was your favorite thing like growing up? For me, was on Saturdays.
Saturdays was the best day
Saturday
ever.
For me is like
actually,
going to heaven. Like
I hated Sundays until
Sunday
today.
now.
For me, Sundays, that's when I'm going to do my hair. Even today, guys, I did my hair because Sundays used to be the worst day.
When we grew up, our dad was super strict. You can ask the villagers. There's a lot of YouTubers here. You can ask them because they saw us. So we would go to the farm from morning till evening.
We bring grass for the
cow. We
cow.
bring grass for the cow.
That is washing days. Everything is that is was the hardest day.
And those days you'd wake up like 4 a.m. to even go to the farm with the cows.
Yeah.
Then now you come back. Like, so Saturday was so good because
rest 100%. Saturdays were the days that now you wake up in the morning, you take tea.
And you wake up regular time, like 7 or 7:30. Because parents, even them sleep those days until maybe even like 8:30, 8:15. Other days, my friend.
So I wake up, make breakfast, you take shower, you dress.
Saturday was so
You're one Saturday best.
And you wear Saturday best, no more.
One every
no
day.
And school uniform, no more.
You go to church and then you can eat at church, you know? And it's very relaxing day, very relaxing.
And guys, there were families around our home that if we go to church and there is a contribution, and you see that family arriving,
you just know, wow. We finished the contribution.
Oh, wow. You're just behind there, just waiting to see that family saying, okay. And you see that family, sometimes they have a lot of kids.
A lot.
This kid is contributing, this one is contributing. And they were young kids, you know, I'm talking about like 12 years old.
Or even 8.
7.
Below 10. Like
below
really
10.
young. Yeah.
Hey, life has really changed.
So Saturday was like the best day. Then Sunday, the worst. Then we wake up on Monday.
Sunday was the worst.
Until today. For me, weekend until Sunday, I make it like my best day. I don't want
for me nowadays no, because I have my life. But long time ago, we used to, like me and Uncle Mo, for example, we would cut grass, napier grass, for a whole week.
On Sunday.
With donkeys.
Yeah.
So
that they eat the whole week.
Sometimes you guys, you hear me calling myself travel commando. It's because we went through a very, very vigorous, and I don't see it as bad, but I see it as what has actually made us to be
who we are today. Because
otherwise we would be crying.
Oh, this is hard, because I'm like, my friend, what are you saying? This is even luxury.
Bible stories with Milo. Thank you so much. Memories are forever. Love it. Thank you so much. And actually, that is one thing we keep saying, that guys, just make sure that when you're treating young kids, treat them right, because they never forget.
Also, I've remembered when I was growing up. So Maron, I was in university. I was still in kind of primary around there. Then maybe early high school, maybe Form 1. So Maron will come home. He has brought me sharpshooter shoes.
Yeah. Actually, high heels. I used to sell ladies' shoes, guys.
Very nice ones. Then Mark would surprise me with some. Then he will come next time. He has bought me dresses, tops.
Actually, I used to take care of my sister since long time ago.
Not today, since long time.
Even her first phone.
Huawei Y360. My first smartphone ever in life.
You know, long time ago we used to have Chinese phones.
Yeah.
That you can't reduce volume when somebody's calling you. You hear everybody move. And they used even to have a radio. You put even an arrow. My first Chinese phone, and I didn't use this Google and Android. No, they used to have web. You have to put www dot whatever you are looking for. Nothing like Instagram app, no.
I was so happy. I remember now I had finished Form 4. I remember that time I was asking
Form 4 is
Maro,
like the 12th grade.
yeah. So Maro was busy, he was working, he didn't come for prayer day. So we talked over phone and he's like, you know what? I know what I will get for you.
Yeah.
You'll be so happy. One day, immediately, like I finished today, I've come home. Tomorrow, Mara calls my mom and say, tell her to stand at the road at 10 a.m. the bus will pass.
Yeah, the bus, yeah.
I put the parcel in the bus.
Yeah. You know, long time ago, we didn't even have courier services.
Carriers, like services. FedEx, what people have in the US.
Yeah, we didn't have things like FedEx, yeah. So it used to be a bus that goes that route.
Yeah,
you give the driver.
So I stood by the road and I collected a package from Safaricom.
Actually, it was from Safaricom. I went to Safaricom, bought you a new phone.
New phone, brand new. I was that night I didn't sleep. I was just scrolling. Now I'm trying to learn. I'm putting ringtones. Wow, like so.
To be honest, guys, me, I've always supported my sister.
So true.
I've always supported my sister.
Story. Always.
But generally, I can. Sometimes it's hard to talk about yourself, but I can say like I'm just a generous person.
Always.
Generally, like because I remember when I had a good friend of mine. I will not mention his name, but his name starts with Key. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Key. Then B.
Then B. Yeah. If I say the last one, the whole name is there. Guys, there's a guy who bought me a suit when I was. I've ever told you this story. I was so broke, guys. I was so broke in university. And I was about to finish my university. So, you know, sometimes when you finish, you can go for as an intern as you wait for you to graduate. So you can actually have a real job or once you have your certificate. So there's a guy, actually I'll mention his name because it's a good thing that he did to me. His name is Eric. Eric took me to a place where they sell suits and told me, choose whatever suit you choose. You want. I chose a blue suit. A blue. Even if you go on my Instagram, you go down there, you will find. Because I had gotten a job with a bank and they told me if Monday you don't come with a suit here, we have no job for you. So my friend, this guy Eric bought me a suit. And me, the same suit, I picked a guy from the village here when he came to live with me. I gave him the same suit to go for the interview. Imagine. Even that guy, if you go to his pictures on Instagram today,
you'll find the same
suit today. I'm telling you guys. So when you're growing up, not when you're growing up, when
you have kids around you and neighbors and everything,
just be nice. Like right now, actually, in my next video, you're gonna see it. I was to release it today. I was telling my audience that the kids of my neighbor, they are roaming around in my compound. I can't chase them away.
Yeah.
I cannot. I cannot chase them away.
The kids have nothing to do with nothing. They don't even know. They're so innocent. They're like, and if you do anything, they'll remember. And
they will remember.
They'll be like, okay, we were so young. And my mom was like this, but us, we had nothing to do. We were so young, but he did this to us. Others were getting and us were being told, go away. Can you tell them the story of the neighbor where we just migrated from? Guys, thank you. Morilico, thank you. Muchísimas gracias, Morilico. Gracias. Thank you so much.
Gracias. I don't know why I think that you speak Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, guys, before we moved to these sides of the village, Janet Harris, thank you.
For 20 pounds.
Kamfuko Kasementi, thank you so much, ma'am. Says
thank you.
Bags of cement. Actually, guys, I'm doing serious construction also. My sister is doing a lot of construction. You can go check her YouTube channel. Sister, introduce yourself for the very new subscribers.
Okay, guys, my name is D Mwango.
Yes.
I'm Mara's sister. After him, it's me. And I really thank God for my brother. He's the reason of who I am today. I always tell them all the time, that's me. Yeah. Right now, I don't know what I could do.
You will be maybe an M-Pesa lady. Or maybe somewhere in a school. You've walked until your shoes has gone one side.
But again, I'm happy I wasn't resistive. How do you say? Like me, I don't want.
No, you are a good listener.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what saved you. If you said Why is this guy pushing me?
Me, I don't want.
Me, I don't
because
want.
Maro is that one person. If you don't want, he doesn't be like I'm.
But I like to push people. I push in a good way. Like, hey, you can do this. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go. What do you need? What do you need? Okay, you need a camera. Here is.
There's a video Maro was shooting, and I was like, don't show my face on your. It's still there on YouTube until today.
It's still there. Sister was saying, oh, there is a baby here of my sister. Don't come here. I said, no, don't worry. It's just, yeah.
Here we are. Guys.
Life moves. Life, yeah.
So I used to have this one neighbor who was super rich. Like super. But again, we remember him for the good things always. He used to come, take care of us. He could give us even money to buy
He used to give our young brother, like David Jr. He was a baby. Yeah. This guy would come to our home. He was so rich, guys.
A baby like the last 5 years, like so young.
3 years, like 3 years. He's just a walking person who knows that's my mom and two more
people.
So imagine this neighbor. He was so rich. And when I say so rich, we're talking about like 12 Mercedes Benzes, 12 guys. Left-handed.
In Kenya, we do right hand. Now this is someone who does left hand. Mercedes Benzes and
Tipas.
And
Babu Kubo. There's another one called Pump Kubo. Pump Kubo. Pump Kubo is a big pump. Another one called JB.
Yeah, a lot. He was super.
Where we migrated from, in the center there, where David Jr. is actually building.
And here comes the poor neighbors. Even his wall, we have attached our smoking kitchen.
We attached our kitchen on their wall.
And they didn't complain.
And every day smoke will come from that wall going to their house, which is it's like this villa. And I've put a wall over there, and the neighbor puts the
smoky kitchen, and then it comes.
If there is actually his name was also Maro.
Yeah.
I say actually, if there is really a really humble man that we saw
in our life while growing up, like he taught us a lot. Like we always look back and be like, wow.
Like he would come to our home, say hello, and greet us.
All that.
He was
like he could always, when he's around, he will come.
Actually, guys, if you want to know how rich he was the general financial manager
of Coca-Cola.
The entire region of Nyanza.
Yeah.
That is like, you can say let's say, California is big, but in the same perspective, like the entire California or the entire, let's say New York, or the entire maybe Texas, he was in charge, financial, Coca-Cola, the company that we know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But he was so humble.
He was so
He could check on us.
And we would go to his home to collect what? Water. Drinking water. For us, our roofs, I had kept pigeons. So pigeons would poop in the roof. So we couldn't get like nice cleaning water.
Yeah, or it could come out black because our iron sheets
were so rusty and all these things. But our neighbor, he had tanks, the tanks that today we have here. Like
everywhere.
Our neighbor, those days, he had tanks and a tap. You go there. He had how many gates?
3, I think.
2.
The first one, and then there's another one, small one here.
Oh, there was a small one, and then there is another. He actually had 3 gates. If you are walking on foot.
Yeah, that you will pass to get inside.
You will pass to go in. Otherwise, he had 2 big ones.
Yeah.
But they would open for us. They'll say, come get water. And I feel like
even the mother was so nice. Goko Maria, she was like,
the mother of the rich man was very nice to us. Even the funny thing is, actually, on her last days, I met her on Earth. I went and even I donated something for her to because she had reached a point she can't even know who you are.
Yeah, she was so old. She lived
so old. She lived long, close to 90, I guess.
Yeah,
90 years. God bless that family.
That's so good.
That's what we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, always.
And then in that connection, they used to have a very big yard at the back. You remember, with full of mangoes. So those mangoes.
Avocado. Maro and the group fence.
Mangoes.
Even in their compound, they used to have a lot of avocados.
Yeah, a lot. Even today, they're still there. Actually.
Yeah, because
I don't know, 50-50 there or not.
But there's still letters. Imagine they would see and say, "These hungry people." Let's just save their life.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe the main guy, the owner, Maro himself, was like the good man who had said, no, let them let them in. This is my home, let them in. Let them in. I think also I learned guys from that a lot. And even me right today, that's what I was telling you. I have my neighbor here. He abuses me. She does whatever she wants. But me, I'll still welcome her kids. And I will welcome them with a very good heart.
Because they have nothing to do with nothing. Honestly, those are very small kids. You know? They can't even connect the dots.
Is he still alive? No, he died in 2015. He died in 2015, guys. He died in 2015. Actually, when I was doing my Form Class 8 exam, we felt so bad.
Not 2015.
2015. Not 2015. 2005. Sorry. 2005. Sorry. 2005. Not 2015. Sorry. Yeah, 2015. I had finished my university. It's 2005.
Because I was wondering because I finished my university.
2005. That one. I remember I had finished my last national exam, KCPE. Coming home, I heard people crying. Ooh. I said, what's going on? Oh, JV passed on. May his soul rest in peace. He taught us a lot of good things. You know, a rich, humble. He didn't care about your background, like poor. Or,
even the houses that he built, even right now,
they're still there. Right where my brother is building, where you see those beautiful, big, tall houses, those are here.
And that time, they were the only ones.
Climbing in a story building. Here in my home, we call it Gorof. Like this is a story building, you know, with stairs.
That is Gorof, going up.
Going up is like going to heaven, guys. It was like it's like going to Nairobi those days. It's like, let's say right now, somebody tells you as we've traveled, let's say somebody who has not traveled, they're told, going to America. Or
not even America, taking a flight just to Mombasa.
It was such a big deal just to climb stairs, walking. You know how nowadays you reach in areas where you find stairs, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to use this.
Yeah, I want an elevator.
I want an elevator. What is this?
Those days, I have bags. I'm like, stairs. I want an elevator.
Yeah. Those days, guys, when we were babies, and somebody tells you, another kid tells you, you know, yesterday I went to the Gorof, I climbed.
You feel like now you are left
You feel
behind.
like you've lost a half of yourself.
You're like, why you didn't call me?
Why you didn't call me? Why didn't pass by my place? You're not a good friend. You're not wishing me good. You claim all everything. You know?
Climbing a neighbor's stairs.
I don't know. Maybe it's me.
But me too. You know, but now the daughter was like my closest friend.
Yeah, the daughter.
You know? So me, I could always sneak in.
Because the daughter was my sister's best friend. I remember one time actually we tried opening her YouTube channel. Even I think you bought her a laptop.
Yeah, I gave her a camera, GoPro camera, and I gave her money for the laptop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even me, I think I gave her some money. I remember. I remember I contributed. I contributed something. Because the daughter was very young, the age of my sister. We're talking about like 5 years old.
We're talking about 5 years old here.
You know,
5 years old. And then she could be my best friend. Imagine me, I come from that family that has nothing. Then the neighbor.
My friend, Maro was smelling, even you are smelling goats, chicken, everything.
Then the daughter of the richest man. Friend. You'll find me with her.
And she comes to our home.
And look for me.
Look for you.
And cry and be like, where is she? Where is she? Then they could call me. Come.
You know, when a daughter of a rich man cries, you know what that means?
Such a big deal.
Give her whatever she wants. Then she wants to meet D1. That time D1, the face, big forehead, and same clothes from Friday to... So dirty. and Mzee Ondari has pushed her to the farm with some porridge. You don't want even to see me.
And then the rich neighbor wants me to go so she can see me. Because
guys, you know when the daughter of a rich neighbor cries. I wish you watch Nigerian movies to have a perspective what that means. I hope you watch Oga.
It was a big deal. Then I could run. I'm so happy. Then we could go to the house. I
And
climb
they climb the
stairs.
stairs.
Then I could be given sodas and drinks and
actually,
cakes
actually,
and everything.
even talking about sodas, they used to have the biggest
Store.
store
For sodas.
for sodas.
I
The
rem-
biggest, actually, they were distributors. I told you the dad used to work with the Coca-Cola company.
Yeah.
So in their home, right in front, they had like a distributor. So other people used to come and buy sodas from there. Even me, on the weekends, when my dad is not around, he has gone
You
to
go
church.
hustle.
I go hustle. I used to arrange all
The crates.
Coca-Cola bottles,
This way.
Fanta,
This way.
Sprite, Tangawizi. Then from there I will be given one big result.
Then I could go enjoy. We could even jump on beds, on mattresses.
Hey.
When she jumps, I also have to jump.
Do as I do. Actually, her name is Maria. She's in one of our videos. Actually, she's
Not even one. So many of my videos.
yeah, she's in my sister's videos. Guys, you're not making this story up. Actually, when we grew up, let's now tell you a story. When we grew up, now God has really blessed us. We remembered these stories, me and my sister, sometime. We said, you know what, we should look for Maria. She was such a nice friend.
Yeah.
So we looked for her and we told her that, actually, even there's a point we wanted her to come and stay with us. Because also the mom passed on.
Yeah.
It's a sad affair, guys. So, and she was the only child from, the dad had three wives.
Yeah. So the youngest
So the youngest wife,
she was the only one.
no, the second wife, she was the only one. So we actually loved her, and we still love her.
So much. Yeah.
We wanted actually her to come and stay with us here in our home because she was best friend to my sister.
Sometimes she could even come. We sleep in my dusty kitchen bedroom that rains. So
guys, I'm telling you, that time
she wants just to
she's
hang
so
with me.
clean. Her skin is glowing, the hair is long, the beads.
Looking so good.
you
Mine
know-
is just touching. I'm like, hey.
The mom at that time, she has shaved everything.
With a razor.
With a razor. And she's putting beads with, a long time ago, African girls used to make their own beads.
Yeah, so true.
With chindara,
Eggs.
There is something, how is it called, that thing?
Lantana.
Not lantana kamara. There's something that holds your cloth when you're passing. In Africa, they use it to fence. It has some seeds. So a lot of ladies here in Africa, they used to put using a needle and then they hang here. I'll try and look for that thing tomorrow. That will be mission tomorrow. If you're watching this video, I show you that thing.
You can even make a necklace like what Maro is having.
Something that you
seeds.
can make with the seeds of that thing.
So easy.
So
And you let them dry.
you let
That's
them
so
dry and then they all and those days, rich kids would have like the ball with pressure, It was
That
such,
one, my
it
friend
was
used
such
to
a
have
big
them. Like,
deal.
I don't know, the golf cost balls because the father used to play golf.
Oh, the father used to play.
Yeah, so when I got there, she has a lot of those balls. We just bounce them on the floor because us, we don't have a floor.
Those
in
days,
our
guys,
house
you have to look paper bag as a boy
to make a
to
ball.
make a ball to play. Otherwise, they have like pressure ball bouncing. That one.
That's
Even somebody to give you to kick just like
Once.
the ball you see. You are hearing. We really grew up.
so those days.
Something we call, what is it called? Not bed bag. The one the girls used to put beans inside and then they close it. How is it called? Well, you used to throw each other. Maybe
Just the normal little ball.
no, there's something they used to put beans inside and they close just a small thing and they throw each other. The girls will throw each other. Guys, John Hazel, thank you so much. John Hazy, 4666, thank you so much for 35 South African rand. Says, D laughter makes things interesting. Guys, we are just remembering our
so true,
our
real
childhood.
story.
And we just want to encourage you guys. I know nowadays the world has changed.
Yeah, you can't even relate some of you. You're like, so what did you say?
What are these people saying? It looks like we are confused. But we're trying to tell you, just treat even your neighbors nicely, especially the kids. Because tomorrow
When
and
they
the
grow
day,
up, they will not forget.
they will never forget.
All the good, all the bad.
It's like
everything.
me, the way I'm telling you, like I have one uncle called Uncle. You remember?
The one we'll go and surprise.
Yes. His name is Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, Uncle Tom, I have said this story many times, but I'll keep repeating it because it's a story that is in my heart.
And we shouldn't actually take so long.
We won't. I promise you, this year, I must see Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom, I'm coming. And guys, now this is my plan. Now the funny thing about Uncle Tom is he doesn't know that I became successful or we are like this. He has no idea. Because if he knew for sure, he would have stepped here.
Long time, yeah.
He doesn't know, guys. Now, who is Uncle Tom? Onchak. Sounds like the one, I don't know. So let me explain Uncle Tom's story. Guys, when I was in high school, to be very, very honest and sincere, is apart from my mom and my mom, mostly my mom, no person really helped me like in pocket money or things. And you know, long time ago, pocket money.
Wait, thank you so much, Uncle Kai, for $5. We love these stories.
Thank you so much, Uncle Kai. Uncle Kai? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. So there's this, actually his name is Tom.
Yeah.
You know, he's a Kisi. In Kisi, they like to call people Tom.
Yeah.
Any young boy, Tom or doctor. Tom, doctor. Tom. In the village, not in town. In the village, it's like the way I say Mura. You know the way I say Mura here?
Yeah.
There's a tribe here in Kenya, they call it Kisi.
Yeah.
When you grow in the village, they call you Tom,
Doctor.
or doctor. They call everybody like that.
Yeah.
So there's this uncle of mine, his name is Uncle Tom. Guys, I would say like in my entire high school, you know, you do high school in Kenya before you go to university.
Yeah.
I was I used to stay in a boarding school, but very far away from home. It's called Kisi. One day I will go there and even take 2 cows, 70,000, and the kids just eat. We say kuchafua. You know, you just give them and say,
so happy.
Just enjoy alumni.
Yeah.
The only problem is once you do that, they put you in those books now of alumni. Every minute, hello.
Alumni, we
alumni,
have
somebody died. No, those ones I don't want to deal with that. But I would love to go there and just say I was alumni here, and I give them like 2 cows
to eat.
Even 100,000, they eat until they remember. So this Uncle Tom, guys, I used to go to that school. So I would stay in school for minimum 3 months before coming home.
Yeah.
If my mom has paid school fees, if she didn't, you know, half term is these days, you know, long time ago.
Guys, having those half term,
they never existed.
You stay at school
until they send you to go to look for money. That is, those were the breaks we used to have.
Yeah. So if your parents paid everything, you feel like now you are
there's
done.
no way of going out of school.
Yeah.
So this Uncle Tom, guys, I used to pass through his shop because he was in the city called Kisi. Is it a city or town? It was in the town where I used to study. And I used to live in that school for like 3 months. And my mom used to give me like
200 shillings.
200 to 500 at most. That is like $2, $3.
But that time, that was a lot of money.
No, it was not a lot. Because mandazi was 5 shillings. You grew up, mandazi was 5 shillings. So imagine 200. How many mandazis do you have?
Okay.
That's like 50 mandazis.
And yeah.
That is eating 1 mandazi for a day. After 1 month and a half, it's off. So even if they give you 500, and 500, guys, even shoes were like 500, even t-shirts, good clothes were like 500. So guys,
but me, I grew up when our parents were a little bit doing better. So my mom, I could get a lot of pocket money.
When I grew up, we didn't have money at all.
Like thousands.
I swear you saw
Congrats,
thousands.
mom could give me 3,000, 2,000 for shopping, 1,000. Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're a girl. Maybe because you're a girl.
1,000 for eating mandazi, and then I will call in between. Everything is over. D, your mom sent money. You come and pick it tomorrow.
Guys, I'm telling you, me, I grew up like a real soldier.
There's no day ahead, no escort.
Me, I'm telling you, I grew up like I'm a guy camping. We've gone
Then
for
again,
camping.
she would send even money to go home extra. Like I
You know,
need
actually-
500, she sends
You know, actually,
1,000.
you grew up when mom was already like a principal.
Yeah.
She was the head of a school.
Me, I
didn't grow up like that.
She could come for visiting, and she has brought me everything, juices, even body lotions. I
Wait.
started using body lotions when I was still a small little girl.
Me, I'm telling
she could
you.
be like, enjoy all this.
Guys, one day I'll bring my mom here and she'll tell you the story. I remember the first day I went to school. You know what my mom did shopping for me? A big blanket and a long basso only.
And said, go to school.
And I arrived in school, my friend. I met people, they had something they call mukarangio. Mukarangio, you know? Mukarangio is like sardines, you know, sardines.
Sardines,
Sardines.
the small little fish you see me buying all the time in the market.
And you, how do you say? You fry them. You fry them and you put some small salt, like. And then, even if somebody is eating those sardines, you can feel the crunchiness. Me, imagine I've arrived in school, my first day, with a bar soap. That bar soap I have to cut to wash my clothes. That bar soap is the same I will use to take shower with.
Everything.
Everything.
Honestly, if I said it, that I'll be lying. Actually, I used to have bathing soap, imperial leather.
I'm telling you this because you are a girl. Maybe my mom said if I...
Towels, everything, trust me. Spray money. I went to boarding.
Wait, when you were in high school, I had already finished, right?
Long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I went to boarding school in primary. Remember, in the Birongo girls, you know, staying in school.
You actually,
no washing dishes, no nothing.
You had a better life.
Yeah.
As me, I'm telling you, and I'm not lying. I swear before God, one day I'll bring my mom here, because this story is connected to Uncle Tom, which I'm taking you. So guys, with all this toughness, I'd go to school and other kids. I told you even one time, guys, and this is a true story. I arrived in school there, and actually, Uncle Marwa from Coca-Cola and Uncle Tom stories are interesting. Humble. Thank you so much. So, what was I saying?
You arrived in school.
No, I would arrive in school and meet boys have come with everything. You know, even bread. There's a bread which used to be called United. It was the sweetest. You can Google that one. Even
I know. It was the sweetest bread.
That one, if you get, you eat one piece every day for 24 hours. 24. It used to have 24 pieces for 24 days. So, you know, when I arrived in school, I met a very rich friend. His name was George Moral.
Yeah.
I told George, bro, for sure you guys, you have to adapt me. I swear I forced myself in our family and they accepted me. I swear God has brought me from far. So, you know, I told George, me in my home, honestly, bro.
Thank you so much,
Terrazo.
Tia
Rose, thank you so much.
For 10
We love your family, Travel Commando. Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you. God bless you so much. Where it's coming from, may you get tens and tens and tens and tens and tens and tens folds. Okay? So, I told George, bro, look, my brother, my life is so hard. Please talk to your parents that I can come to be staying in your home when you close school. In my home there, I'm struggling with goats and everything. I can't even concentrate to study. Talk to your parents. Can you imagine I talked to a stranger that I had met in school, and we were not even in the same class, but we separated. The first time we stayed in the same class, you know, the way you choose subjects.
Yeah. Then
now you separate.
Now you go here, you go.
But Form 1 and Form 2, you were in the
Together.
same class.
Yeah.
So I was in the same class with George.
Yeah.
You know, he introduced me to his parents, guys. And his parents accepted. They said, Mara, you can be coming to our home when you close school. Guys, I used to go to George's home, and they would have that table that we have there. The round table, where you rotate things. Things you rotate.
So bad Kenya messed up that table so much.
Oh, Kenya has messed it?
The seats. You didn't see what Kenya did.
We love you, Mara, and your family. Thank you so much. Miss PRN, thank you so much. God bless you. Be blessed, ma'am. God bless you so much. Thank you for your support. So when I went to George's home, you know, the story is still Uncle Tom. That's where I will finish. But George's home, when I went there for the first time, like, I was a guy who was hungry. I just want to eat anything, man. But apart. I reached home, George's home. My camera went down. There's something we call camera. Appetite.
I remember there was that lady who used to go to the same church. She could invite me to her house for lunch. I could eat rice and beans until I feel like I want to vomit. I'm like,
guys, even me when I serve people food here, up to today, I don't tell it's the other day that I found that they were serving until it's being left behind. That's when I complained. But a plate to be full, I don't complain. Because even me when I was young,
if it's not full,
I swear I would sleep with one neck shingle pan. One side of
even
my neck.
Even reached a point where you and Uncle Moi could come up made tea you eat with kasuk.
I'm telling you guys.
Mara and Uncle Mo, no more carbs. It's kasuk.
We used to use a cooking oil, which Kimbo. Right?
That's one. Exactly.
So guys, let me tell you a story of George's home. And I actually have a video where I went to visit the mom with my ex-girlfriend. I don't want to talk about this because I'm married now. I have a video where I went to visit Mama George. Actually, her name was Mama George. And sometimes maybe they watch. Actually, there's one lady who is their aunt or cousin. Guys, we're going to be ending this in the next 10 minutes. So hold on, we're finishing. Even my sister is tired. So I went to George's home. My appetite was everything I wanted to eat before I went to George's home. Because
you don't find that.
When I went to George's home, my friend, 4 p.m., round table tea. There is tea with milk.
Tea without milk.
Tea without milk.
Croissants.
Porridge.
Peanut porridge.
And then there is also the bread that I was looking for, United, you remember? It is right there. It has, the first time I went, they had that thing called peanut butter on regular. It's rare. Regular is every day you wake. I'm telling you, bro. Even my skin went smooth. Here in the village, I had struggled.
And also you take hot shower from the shower.
Guys. Water from the top. Imagine up to today, my mom, even with the beautiful house, she has not made up her mind to bring hot shower. This is 2025. So imagine in 2006. Hot shower. You shower until even the family says,
you have washed all the sins.
You wash.
Don't want to come out.
My friend.
You take a long shower, very long.
You step out of the shower, then you say, no, wait. I'm going back. Here in the village.
Moya, thank you so much for $20.
What is she saying, ma'am?
I love Uncle Tom's story, Mara. You are too hilarious.
One day I'll visit
beginnings made you work hard. Please keep ignoring foolishness in the village and continue going higher and higher.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You guys really support us. We don't look at these villagers. They have nothing to do with us. We have nothing to do with them.
We are playing our part. For example, to bring light, to empower their kids. Their kids are going to school through us in one way or the other, either directly or indirectly. So, we are creating employment. We are teaching people what YouTube is. So we are taking their kids to school. So if they spoil, they will spoil for themselves. Guys, my sister is feeling tired. 5 more minutes, guys. So guys, when I went to George's home, actually they had an elder sister. Her name was Patience. Yeah. This madam used to go and bring me new clothes every day. And George, my friend, his name is George Morara. You can Google him. George actually used to give me his shoes. And he's the tallest. He used to be the tallest boy in our high school. Very tall. Yeah. So you can imagine his leg was big. Yeah. Me, I'll put paper bag there. George would say, Maro. Kakamaro. He used to call me Kakamaro. Kaka means brother. Kakamaro.
They're so rich, and those are Jordan shoes.
Jordan shoes, you know.
Nike shoes.
Me here in the village, I only have the shoes that I used to go to school.
Tafis.
And with Otero. That one there. Actually, we have Otero here. I can bring a shoe. Where is my original one? Where is my original Otero?
But guys, the thing is, this family was so nice. Me too, when I was joining university, they hosted us. I was feeling like, wow, I'm joining university as a rich kid. They hosted us, we slept in their home. They were so good to us, and they still are, okay? So, Mara has gone to bring you Otero to see.
I still have them. I never forget where I'm from. Guys, you see these shoes? This one. These shoes. Real Maasai shoes. Forget about the one they wear these days. This one like this. Your mom buys you these shoes and forgets about you. And if your leg becomes bigger, you give it to the one who is coming.
Yeah.
Or your cousin or your someone, and then they replace you. These shoes you can walk with it 19 years.
It's made of
Look,
tiles.
It's made of tiles. Look.
Yeah.
Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
You walk and you can do whatever with it. Look, the way they join it with nails. Not even, look, they join with nails. You think it's a joke. Those are real nails, guys.
Real nails.
Real nails.
Timber.
Real nails, my friend. So these are the shoes. Sorry, ma'am. These are the shoes I grew up with. And then I arrive at George's home with these shoes. They
and
are
you
like
get Jordan.
Jordan. You can imagine. Imagine from this
Jordan.
Jordan.
Nike.
You guys, you have no idea what that means.
You didn't come with some of them at home.
No, I used to come with them.
Yeah, with
and again, even I'll give Uncle Mo because George had given me
a lot.
George had given me a lot. I come, I share with Uncle Mo because Uncle Mo used to live with him. Guys, now let me finish the story of Uncle Tom. Okay. So Uncle Tom, imagine with all these struggles, guys. You imagine from this. I swear before God, I grew up with these shoes.
Yeah.
To Jordan, guys. And Nike, real Jordan.
These shoes.
From this, walking in the village here, all the villagers, they know you. This is your group. Then they see you with the Air Force. With a check mark. That day, my friend. And a long time ago, a lot of villagers had a lot of cows and they didn't give them salt. So if you wash your clothes or shoes, you leave them out in Shagalabaga. The cow will come and eat them.
So the school shirts.
The school shirts. So most of the people, they used to wear plastic shoes or this one because cow is cow-proof. Actually, if you don't give your cows a lot of salt, they start eating clothes.
Yeah.
Because they miss those ingredients. So anytime they feel soap, they want to eat that.
Yeah.
Hey. So I'm telling you guys. Like me, I remember my first, this one I've told people many times, my first shoes ever. Now, guys, in the village when you are born, this is the first thing they used to give you. Nowadays, things have changed a lot. There's even second hand. This was the first thing that greets you. So you walk with this until you are close to going to high school. Then now they introduce you
to shoes.
To now shoes.
And those Tafiz shoes were very, very expensive.
Actually, you grew up with Tafiz. Me, in my time, there was nothing like Tafiz.
Yes, I remember I was in primary, let's say class 4.
Yeah.
And then our mom bought us those shoes, me and David Jr. That time they were 999. Then we told
that
kids,
is a whole boat.
Hey, today the shoes you're wearing is 999. And they'll be like, wow.
That is a whole boat.
Only me and my brother, nearly the entire school, we have those type of shoes. Because now our mom was a head mistress, like a head teacher, head of the school.
At least there was a little more pay.
So we could wear those very expensive shoes, like so good, like really standing out.
So guys, let me finish George's story. Then we finish. I said 5 minutes, but we are finishing actually. We are wrapping this story up. So I went to George's home. I had crazy appetite. I've come from the village here. I've eaten a lot of sweet potatoes. Getheri, Getheri is maize and beans combined. My stomach just knows hard meals. When I arrived at George's home with bread, I'd get the bread and squeeze it.
Become so strong like concrete.
I think even the workers at George's home, they were used to say, where did they get this guy from? You know how you get a whole bread, you compress it. People only see this, here when you bite like so hard, like
And now
until you see this muscle. There's a muscle that creates it. I used to do like this, like Yokozuna. There was a wrestler called Yokozuna during my time. I don't know if you guys remember Yokozuna.
No, me don't know that.
Google Yokozuna. Google Yokozuna. He's big fat. Those days. His job used to pressing people. Yokozuna.
John Cena or Yokozuna?
Yokozuna. You Google Yokozuna. Don't change my story. I write my own story.
Actually, you're so right. The first thing I saw
Yokozuna. You are playing with Yokozuna.
Yes, me, I did no search. I just Googled and what I saw was like...
How to close people to see Yokozuna?
Me, I was saying John Cena.
This one, if he presses you, Yokozuna.
Maro is like, no, Yokozuna. Don't change my story.
When I grew up, this guy was no joke.
Wow.
This guy used to press people in the wrestling. He would hold you like this.
And you never forgot it.
And me, I am with my
Me,
bread.
I'm like John Cena.
I'm just saying Yokozuna. Dude's home. They are wondering, where did he get this guy from? And it's very hard to pronounce Yokozuna without other people knowing around the table, You're pressing, sorry, Yokozuna.
My stomach is even bitter.
But imagine, guys, that family still condoned me for 4 years. They condoned me for 4 years. I'll still go to visit them very soon, guys. I will go. But I'm proud that at least for George, during the pandemic, I opened. You remember, actually, I told you to send. No, I asked you to send him money.
Yeah.
If you remember, 100,000.
Yeah.
There's a time I asked you to send. If you remember, George.
I did.
Yeah.
Sure.
I sent him some money to start business, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, because that family condoned my
Yokozuna.
my Yokozuna vibes. Them there. What's going on? And guys, they were living in a big city called Eldoret.
Yeah. Where I went to university.
Where she went to university. Me, I've arrived from Nyabohanse. And long time ago, Nyabohanse is not like this. It was bush.
It has changed a lot.
Nyabohanse, even there was no electricity. Can you imagine in our village here, we still don't have electricity. So you can imagine those days when we were growing up.
5 years.
My friend, it was bush. Even this area where I built the villa.
Nobody could come.
Nobody could come here. It was bush. It is monkeys. It is pythons. It's hyenas. Everything was here. I'm telling you, and I'm not making this story up. So, guys, I was telling you when I was growing up, like the people who really helped me, it was that family, and then Uncle Tom. So, Uncle Tom, every time I used to report to school or leave school, I would pass by his shop.
For Yokozuna vibes.
I'd go there. The first thing he would say, "Hey, how is school?"
Good.
I see him opening a fridge. In my throat, I am just salivating. I am kumeza mat.
Yeah.
How do you say kumeza mat?
Salivating.
I'm like, just waiting. You will go and cut United Bread half, and black currant. I'll never forget that soda. Big one. They here in Kenya we used to have. Actually, they reached a point they became 3, but there was 2 very popular ones, small or big.
Yeah.
Soda kubwa ama ndog. You say kubwa. Uncle Tom would pull from the fridge. He used to sell the sodas. They were not his shop. It was not his shop. He was employed. So you can imagine. I'm thinking in myself now. For 4 good years, me every day passing there doing my Yokozuna vibes.
From his pocket.
From his pocket. And he didn't live in Kisii town. He used to come to work there.
Yeah.
So meaning he had to pay rent in Kisii. So I'm saying, guys, one day, I swear before God, I'll go to the bank and ask money, like real money. I don't want to transfer money to him, no. I want that mighty, I want that. I just want to say thank you, Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
So I'll plan, me and my sister, before this year goes.
Yeah.
And with my family, with Maisha, and we surprise him.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to end the story there. Thank you so much, guys. Please, you can do Yokozuna vibes as you sleep tonight. Just to remind yourself.
Guys, one thing about bread, I don't know. That time it was a big deal, but nowadays I can't remember the last time I ate bread. For the last 4-5 years.
It's now because
bread in my house, not me.
No, it's because now
David Jr. loves bread. Even today he bought Yokozuna. But me, I can't remember for the past 5 years when I bought bread in the shop. Like, I'm going to eat this bread.
No, me, it's because, guys, we've grown and then we've appreciated our African life. Like lifestyle, like eating sweet potatoes.
Exactly.
Like eating cassavas.
I buy them a lot. They see me buying them in
eating these things that we...
Bananas.
Or yams, We grew with these things, knowing them they are...
So bad.
I don't want these things. Then you grow up, you realize, sweet potato.
Like sweet potatoes, guys, you could eat them lunch every day.
My dad.
School.
Only on Saturday, you get a break. Only Saturday. These other days.
And we could hate them so much, but right now, we feel so good eating them.
Like me, every day here in this home, they cook sweet potato. Even tomorrow, I'll show you on my Instagram stories. All right, guys, we're going to end this video here, because my sister wants to go and take shower, and also me, I want to rest. I want to call Rosia also. She's in London with me, Toto Maisha. Also, I thank you guys for your support. Guys, without you guys, we'll not even be here telling you these stories. You guys support us. Thank you so much. Sending love and light, Mara. Thank you. Blessed night, Dee and Mara. Thank you, guys. We always say that keep appreciating us as much as you can, guys, because we are here in this world just to entertain you guys, and life is too short sometimes, you never know. But we always say, because we are here, just appreciate us. It's like the way I always say that one of my biggest flex right now, like my biggest success I can equate success to, is being where we are today as a family, and our mom can actually see us, and even our dad, like our parents are there to witness. Because sometimes people become so successful and
they're like, I wish my mom could be here to see or know about this.
Like the day you bought Mama a car, such
that's why even me to me those videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I'll be 60 around there, then I'll be watching them.
Even you'll show your
grandkids, and they'll be like, wow.
Something like that. So always treat people nicely, guys. That's what we're trying to say. Yeah. And even if people, let's say you have a
actually that connection, I had somebody saying I sold the BMW to build my house. Guys, the price of a BMW cannot even help me do anything.
Yes. People don't know how to build a houses. Like sometimes people used to push me, build a kitchen.
They don't know how much it costs to do that. A BMW money cannot help me do anything that I want to do.
It's too little. That's what you're saying.
Too little for that. Yeah.
Metals alone, just metals of one slab can take money. It's a whole BMW, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. We love you. And if you're joining this, please watch the video from the start. Please, before you leave, give the video a like, and also follow my wife, Rocabrera Vlogs. She's in London with my son Maisha. Check out my sister here. Sister, give yourself a shout out now.
Okay, guys, my name is Dee Mwango. Please go check me out on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for the love and support always.
Thank you,
these stories are so good. Even me, I'll be watching these videos later on and just laugh.
Shagala Bagala Stories continues on Sunday.
Okay, guys.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
Actually, I'll change the title of this. It was Thank You, London. I was saying thank you because a lot of you guys showed up today for my wife. Even some of you gave my wife money. Thank you so much. We appreciate, guys. That's why I say I want to build Africa to be a very nice place. I say Africa and people say, oh, you're only building your home. No, I'm building Africa. If you are just seeing me in this lifetime, then you can think it's my home. But if you're seeing that Europe, for example, was built by people who no longer exist, then you will appreciate that we're actually building Africa. Yeah, we're going to do the best so that when you guys visit us, because you support us too much, we can even host you, have you got soup. And okay, guys, Shagala Bagala stories continue shortly on Sunday. Don't miss. Okay? Bye bye. All right. Hiya, sister. Thank you, ma'am.